Welcome to Flow Living. And on this podcast, I talk all things manifestation, inner power, how to create and design the life of your dreams with ease and flow without hustling and working hard. Because I know that as a generation of, I don't know, what are we, millennials, whatever, we think that in order to create our dream life, we need to work really, really hard. We need to fight. The world is against us. And I've been there. I've done that. It doesn't work. And so my message and my purpose is to show you guys that creating your dream life can be easy, should be easy, and it is possible to live in flow where, this trendy word, I don't chase, I attract. Literally, you live life in such a flow, and the energy of your life is just, peaceful, calm, joyful, whole. It's a different kind of living. And I want to spread this message with the world. And so if you find my videos useful, please share them with your friends, post it on your stories, whatever your idea of sharing is, please do that, because the more people know, the more people change their lives. And the better I live, the better you live, the better the entire collective is going to live. The better all of us, all these people on earth, the better they're going to live. Because on a frequency level, when my frequency changes, when my energy changes, your energy changes as well, because we're all energy, and my energy influences your energy, etc., etc., and that's how we spread it. And so when we all understand how we can create our dream life, we all get to create our dream life. And the thing is, a lot of people think that, if I'm living well, abundantly, if I'm wealthy, I am taking away from someone. Now that is a scarcity, a lack mindset. That's not how it is. Literally, resources are limitless. But they've told us that there is lack of resources, there's lack of money in the world. They told us that money doesn't grow on trees, and so we go on living life with these beliefs. And speaking of beliefs, please go watch my first video, because that's where I talk about subconscious beliefs and how they shape our reality. And in order for you to understand manifestation, you really need to watch my first video, because I talk about the fundamentals. So this mindset that I'm talking about, where the more I thrive, the more you thrive, the more all of us thrive, the better for the entire planet. This is not a lack mindset. This is an abundant mindset. It means I know that there is enough for everyone. And that is one of those really key things we need to understand in life, that there is enough for everyone. But we also need to understand it not on a conscious level, but on a subconscious level. Because if you went through life thinking that there isn't enough, and you were always shown experiences where there wasn't enough, of course you're not going to believe me. Of course you're going to be like, she's out of her mind. What do you mean? But if you are open to understanding that there is abundance of everything, of joy, of money, of whatever it is, of opportunities, if you understand that, your life is going to change. And so one of those perspective shifts that you need to make if you want to live a more abundant, a wealthier life, is understand that there is no lack, there is no scarcity, there is more than enough for everyone. Resources are limitless. It's our perception of them that creates this lack, the scarcity. Because obviously, they don't want us to know. And by they, I don't know who they are, but clearly there is some kind of system that doesn't want us to, be free beings. And I might make an episode on that as well, but anyway. And so number one thing that you need to understand is that there is no scarcity, okay? I was actually going to film an episode about something else, but I ended up talking about scarcity, so let's talk about it. And a lot of scarcity comes up, especially when we talk about money. And I get it, because a lot of people in the world, I mean, they were not born wealthy. They were not born, what they call it, privileged. I don't like that word, but that's what they use these days. And so, you know, if your family struggled with money, obviously you think that, you know, money is a bad thing because, you know, your parents probably came home and said, you know, we don't have enough. You wanted to buy something and you were told that you don't have money for that. And as a child, you grew up thinking that money is a bad thing. Maybe your parents fought over money. Obviously, in your eyes, you don't understand the concept of money at that age, right? You just understand that there's something called money that everyone wants. And because there isn't enough of it, your parents are fighting, you're not getting what you want, and so many other things. So, as I said in the previous episode, in the first episode, that whatever it is that you end up whatever beliefs, you know, you end up taking as your truth, from ages 0 to 7 is actually, you know, becomes your operating system, becomes your subconscious beliefs, and you end up running your entire life with these beliefs, and you're not even aware of them. Okay, you think that, you know, because you've been told that, you know, money doesn't grow on trees. Like, everything you see around you in the world literally reinforces your belief that money is not enough. And that is simply because you believe that to be true. Because again, 95% of our reality is shaped by our subconscious beliefs. Whatever you believe to be true is going to be true for you. There is no such thing as absolute truth. And it pisses off a lot of people when I say it. It triggers people, and, you know, people don't want to believe that. And it's okay. I guess it's not the right time for them to take that kind of perspective on life. But if you're here and you're watching this video, and I'm sure that you want to manifest your dream life, and I'm sure that you want to live a more abundant life. So if you want to do that, you're going to have to start shifting your perspective completely. Forget about your old life, because you're literally going to create an entirely different identity, an entirely different reality for you. If you want abundance, wealth, if you want to live your dream life, do whatever it is that you want, you know, manage your own time, manage your own space. If you want that kind of freedom, you have to, absolutely have to change your perspective on life, because everything that you've done so far, it got you to where you are right now. The beliefs that you have, the thoughts that you have, the scarcity mindset that you have, they got you to where you are today. And if you don't like your reality today, you don't have to physically try to change something. First, you need to try and change your perspective, your energy, your mindset, your subconscious beliefs, and start taking aligned action. And I think I need to do like a separate episode on aligned action. I love talking about this because a lot of people think in the manifestation like niche, or like when they speak about manifestation, a lot of people think that, you know, you just lay on your couch and you manifest. Well, it actually could happen, because it has happened to me, but not necessarily. Most of the time, when we are in the right energy, when we do the inner work, you know, we heal, when we change our energy, when we shift our energy, you know, you're going to be living in a completely different way. And by that, I mean, you could literally just be taking a walk and you would have a business idea. And when you take, and that is like the idea that had to come to you. And when you take aligned action, by aligned, I mean, this idea came to you from somewhere. You didn't try to come up with it, okay? Based on your overall energy, whatever, this idea came to you, and then you're taking aligned action, creating the business, like acting on this idea. It is going to be something that, like, it is literally something that you had to do. And what most people do is, you know, they sit down, okay, I want to start a business. What kind of business should I start? And then they start brainstorming, okay, which business could be more profitable? It's very logical, very rational. That's not what you're supposed to do. I mean, you could start with that. But I know that I don't want to say wasted time, but that's how I started. And eventually I realized that that's not the kind of business I want to run. And that's when I stopped doing everything, and my soul business came to me, Fluvli came to me, and I acted upon it, and that was aligned action. Everything before that was my mind telling me what to do, being rational, logical, etc. And also, that is also related to the whole scarcity mindset. We think that there are certain ideas that are profitable and certain ideas that are not profitable. If you look at it that way, it's very restrictive, right? It's very lacking. When you know that you have a purpose, you have a mission, there is something that your soul absolutely loves to do, inevitably it's gonna bring you the joy, the happiness, the money, abundance, everything. Even if logically someone else might look at this and be like, that doesn't sound very profitable. But for you, because you are in the right energy, because the idea came to you, for example, it's meant for you. And when you do it with your soul, with your passion, with all your being, inevitably you're gonna be successful, you're gonna have the money, you're gonna live your dream life. But because it came to you when you were doing the inner work, when you were working on your mindset, when you were shifting your perspective, someone else is not going to understand it, and it's okay. If they align with their highest version, they will also receive these ideas, these projects, these concepts that when they put it out into the world, it's going to work. And so that lack mindset is very rational, logical, and when we look at life from that perspective, from that lens, like it has to be logical, it has to be rational, we are acting out of scarcity. And it is definitely not in flow. So the very first thing that you have to do on your manifestation journey is start shifting your perspective on life and start from scarcity. Like, look at your life and be like, where in my life do I see that mindset of scarcity? I know it's everywhere. Like, if you're applying for a job, everyone is literally fighting for one specific place because we think that, it's very hard to find a job. You need to be a certain way, you need to have certain skills, blah, 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 and all that stuff. Obviously, we're all operating in that scarcity mindset. Even if you start a business, you think that, like, there aren't enough clients, this niche is too saturated. All of that is just scarcity. There is enough for everyone. The universe is infinitely abundant. And if you embody that, if you embody this abundance mindset, trust me, everything in your life is going to start changing. You're literally going to get things just like that, like gifts, surprises. And it's going to be so pleasant. It's just a different kind of energy. And so try to kind of analyze your life, analyze your thoughts. Where is it that I see scarcity? And switch it. Try to see abundance in that. And one of those exercises that you could also do is go for a walk and look around you, especially in nature. There is abundance of everything. If you look at a tree, how many leaves are there? Like, God knows. So many. It's abundant. The flowers, the grass, the sand. There's so much abundance in the universe. And if you take that and you start applying it to your own life, you're going to realize that actually your life is abundant too. And here comes a gratitude practice. If you start practicing gratitude every single day, like literally writing down things you're grateful for, even like the tiniest, littlest things, it's going to multiply. And I actually, if you don't like journaling and stuff, inside my app we have a digital journal and like a gratitude journal, and literally takes you like 30 seconds to just go in there, write down a couple of things you're grateful for. And when you do that every day, your energy inevitably changes. And so if you start practicing this, let me know. I would love to hear your feedback. And I guess this is the time where I tell you to download my app, because there's a lot of awesome things in there. It's free. I have meditations in there that I recorded myself. We have daily divine messages, which are just amazing, like literally messages from the universe that you need to hear every day. Then there's also the gratitude journal. Those are all free options. Then you can also get my Art of Manifestation course and join my membership, where our coaches actually host like workshops. We have 2 workshops every month. You can enroll and, you know, learn from the best. We are going to work on like money mindset. We do like relationship stuff. So basically how to, you know, create a very healthy relationship with yourself, how to manifest love, how to create a healthy relationship with your soulmate, with your husband, boyfriend, whatever, it doesn't matter. We do like limiting beliefs, we do breath work, shadow work. There's so much in there. And so if you are serious about this kind of work, you know where to go. This is it for this episode. I did not plan to talk about scarcity, but somehow I ended up talking about it. And this is what I call living in flow. When it comes, it just comes, and don't resist it, because I think what I said today was pretty valuable. And yeah, I hope you find it valuable too. Leave a comment, like, and do this whole whatever, you know, all these YouTubers always ask you to do, or podcasters. Okay, I'm gonna go have some coffee because my throat hurts. I think I talk too much. Anyway, see you guys. Love you.